stuff, and my whole life, I'm thinking about myself and my others, and my whole life, it usually you're not loving yourself.
See, they think that you can't be good to yourself. You can't take care of yourself, but in reality, you have to take care of yourself first so that you can help others. If you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of others. It's impossible.
I'm learning.
An attachment to other things.
Yeah. I'm learning that I keep doing others.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I'm like, I know what I want to think that doing what I thought my whole life. So we're spending our whole lives, now trying to prepare for this.
But it's really not.
Well, like patterns.
Yes, yes, and no. And I'm going to tell you why yes and no. Because you're not going back to fix anything. You are just doing it from this moment.
Right.
What happened in the past, you can't fix. It's already done. You're just doing it now. You're just doing it. Yes, you're just going to do it from this point on. Michelle, what was your comment?
Oh. Well, I have it now.
Okay.
It's not necessarily going back to the past, but allowing yourself to forgive yourself for your past, because your past is exactly that. It's your past, and for me, it was very difficult to face my past, because there was shame, there was guilt, there was really not understanding that it is just a past.
Yeah,
It's not
even
who I
you.
am.
It's not even you anymore. It was something that happened to somebody before you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it sounds crazy to think like that, but it's true. It's not even you. You're not that same person that you were back then. But we think that we are. We've been taught to think like that. Oh, if I was bad then, I'll always be bad. But that's not true. So the way of thinking, we have to redo our thought process. So that's why it takes so long for the Western world to be able to meditate, because we have to do that. We have to rethink. We have to redo our thought process. Yes, but that's not. Speak up.
Other people are important things in life, it's always last, but also to be polite all the time and do the right thing.
Well, that's part of this. That's part of this. Doing the right thought, the right action, but you're talking about physically doing the right thing for someone else.
Also, for me, the big thing is so we have this chatter, and we have been given so much value on our intellect versus the heart. So the brain, those thoughts have always been more superior than the heart. And so for me to shut the brain down is
Right. It's hard. They have a very hard time with their heart instead of this on top of their head. It chatters, it confuses, it makes them feel guilty and shameful and resentful and angry and envious, and this is everyone has these emotions. It's what you do with them. Are you going to bring them in, or are you going to shut the door and don't let them in?
And I think that's the thing. People don't have to accept it. And it's taken me a long time to understand. I don't have to accept those emotions. It's okay. That has nothing to do with me.
Right. Your thoughts can just pass right through. You don't have to bring them in, sit down and have dinner with them. You can just let them pass right through.
My heart
Yes.
If I take feel in my heart, then I would it's easier for me to turn my heart off than it was my mind.
Yes.
I can turn my mind off. I can turn my heart off because if I turn my heart off, then I don't feel. And if I feel,
But it is the attachment that makes you feel.
My heart, I felt like
Yes. So you see, Dr. B&B, it's a big job to teach the Western world because they are so.
Sorry, I can't hear properly when he ask question or when he discussion.
Oh, okay. What he said was he had a hard time turning off he could easily turn off his heart, but he has a hard time turning off his mind. Because his heart was his downfall, he said. He always got attached to, women or whatever, and it broke his heart. It would break. It was hurt. And his mind, he, was the ruler. And when I told him, you have to think with your heart, not your mind, this mind. See, in Thailand, they say mind and they point to the heart because that's what they know. But here, we're taught this is the mind, and this is what rules you. And so it was hard for him to get that. You gotta listen to your heart because your heart is what speaks the truth. This right here chatters and tells you all kinds of lies. And so it was hard for them to understand that because we're taught, oh no, your intelligence will get you everywhere, and this is nothing. Don't listen to your heart.
Okay, let me join this aspect between heart and mind. In Buddhism, heart is the material, the organs. It's like a receiver, but the mind, the consciousness, that is the citta or the stream of consciousness. When we think, when we receive, when we be mindful from the mind, not from the heart. You in yourself is like a two person, good and bad. The sati or mindfulness will judge it. But normally the people, they follow mental defilements. That's how the mind works because of you want it, you need it, you want to have this thing. But when you're not satisfied, and then your frustration, you're angry, you're not happy, right? So the mind is to follow your needed because of you don't have sati or mindfulness to judge it. Oh, it's not right way to follow. You have to stop and think first. But some people, if they don't practice, I mean the practice vipassana meditation or insight meditation, as the Buddha taught, so they follow the emotion, they follow their feeling. That kind of feeling is a mix with greed, hatred, and delusion. That means all kind of thing that we call akusala karma, the root of evil that take over the normal mind all the time if you don't have sati. So that's why back to practice meditation to eliminate or to reduce the greed, hatred, and delusion, and how to set your mind in the neutral, not to going up to the plus and not go to down minus. So if you set your mind means that you're feeling to the neutral, that means you don't care whatever happens, but you just know it. Know it and let it go. Why people suffer? Why suffering with you? Because you attach. You don't know this kind of suffering, but you think that, oh, this is the good thing in your life, like your girlfriend, your money, your position, your possession, everything that you're grasping to you. You think that, oh, this is mine. But actually, it's not you. It belongs to the nature. If you understand the three characteristics of existence, anicca impermanence, dukkha is suffering, and anatta is a non-self. That Kim tried to explain you that's non-self or no self. Nothing to grasping, because it belongs to the nature. Even your life. Your life composed with two things, nama and rupa. Nama means the mind. Rupa means the form. The form consists of the great four elements, right? Earth, fire, wind, and water. And also composed with the space and consciousness. So actually 6 great elements compose life. And then when the time and condition comes, means that when you're getting old, and then some disease happens. That means that the process between the changing, the life is changing, not too stable. And then finally you die, you separate, and back, and the 4 great elements get back to the nature. The earth element become the earth. Water, fire, and wind go back to the original place. So and then what is going on to another life? According to Buddhism, we believe in rebirth. Okay? When people die, have to rebirth in another realm, in another realm, yeah. So that the mind goes to another realm with the new condition, and also with the old what you have done that we call karma. The result of karma is like the seed of the fruit. In Thailand, very famous the sweet tamarind in Thailand. You know,
Yeah.
if you bring the sweet tamarind grow in America, the seeds bring sweetness, and when it's produced the fruit, and then you can taste it. The same thing when people reborn again, they bring some part of the previous karma with them. And when reborn in the new family, when they get the education, get training, get that in different like a Westerner and Easterner people, Eastern people, okay, they live lifestyle like a Eastern, and Western they live lifestyle as a Western because of they have the new condition. But why the manner of people so different? Even born in the same womb, same mother, because of that's the previous karma that carry on in the seed. So this is the Buddhism believe in reborn and reincarnation, whatever. In Vajrayana, like a Lama tradition, they explain about the reincarnation. That another one theory that you have to learn about that. But we are Theravada, we believe in reborn. When people die, have to reborn again, reborn in the human form or animal form or other lower realm form, whatever. But depends on your karma, depends on your action in the present life. The karma that produce good and bad that we call akusala, and kusala is a good, the wholesome, and akusala is the unwholesome. We produce by verbal action, bodily action, and mental action. Buddha said, mind is the forerunner of all action. Mind is a chief. Mind is a master. Mind is doer. If your mind pollute with greed, hatred, and delusion, means that when you do things by body, by word, and by mind, it's the unwholesome thought, unwholesome mind, and unwholesome action. And then following will follow you if you do that. In the opposite, if the mind is a pure mind, calm mind, clear mind, without greed, hatred, and delusion, of course, when you act with your mind. Mental process is a very good mind, with metta, with loving kindness and compassion. And when you speak not harm the people, not harm yourself. Speak only sweet thing, speak only the truth thing, speak only the useful thing in your life. And also action is according to the mind. You will act nicely, perfectly. See? So the thing that you produce, wholesome and unwholesome, is by mental action, verbal action, but bodily action. But the Buddha said from the mind. So that's why in Buddhism we're talking about nama, mind, and rupa is a form. So use the form, the body, to train the mind. Use the mind to control the form. See? Train from inside out to control and outside in. So you look within your body. You don't look within other people. You don't point your finger to other people. You are bad. No. You have to point the finger to you. You train your mind from yourself, and then you can change the world. See? Like a Buddha himself. He changed himself from the normal people. He's the prince of Kabilavastu, prince of Sakya clan. And then he trained himself for 6 years in the forest. Train what? He tried every technique, tried every theory that they have in those times. But he find out that, mind is important. Mind is the foreigners of on action. Mind is the chief. Mind is the master. If we can control the mind, we can control the world, right? The loka means that the world, but it's not earth, it's not global. World in Buddhism means that you look at yourself, your four great elements is your world. Kaya
Recording
loka.
stopped. Recording in progress.
Okay.
Lost
So,
you for a minute.
yes.
You're back now, but we
Okay. Now, can I continue?
yes, please.
Okay. So when we understand our life, that's composed with material form and not immaterial form means that the mind, then we can live our life happily. The main thing that why we carry dukkha with us all the time. In Westerner, they don't want to talk about suffering, right? But you cannot escape. You have to face the reality. The dukkha is a real. The Buddha taught in the Four Noble Truths, suffering, origin of suffering, and then the cessation of suffering, and number 4 is the path to least cessation of suffering. Why he taught the result first before cause? Dukkha samudaya number 1 is a result of number 2. Because the Buddha said you have to face the dukkha first. And then you have to find out the way out. Where is the cause of suffering? You have to track back to the cause. Okay? Because now you are so suffer. You have the problem in your life. And then back to see what is the cause of my life? Why is it to suffer right now? Because of money, because of girlfriend, because of boyfriend, family, work, money, position, whatever. This is the life of you, and have cause and effect. Everything has cause and effect. Not it happens alone. So this is the Four Noble Truths, number 1 and number 2. So the Buddha showed that the cause of suffering is tanha, is a craving, desire, aversion. But the main thing is a tanha. Tanha is a craving, wanted, unlimited wanted. Sometimes it's not necessary in your life, but you need it, right? When you go to the window shopping, yeah, go to the window shopping, you have enough clothes to wear, you have enough food to eat, you have shelter to live, you have medicine to, cure your disease if you necessary. But you need more other things. Even when you eat, some people, they eat because of they want to show proud. They want to show their position, the supreme, whatever they call. But that kind of thing is from tanha. It's not necessary. And also, if we don't have any limited with that, then so for instance, only one thing that you eat, you are what you eat, right? In American, they like to say like that. You are what you eat. So when you pick something to your mouth, you have to have mindfulness, sati. See, sati coming up. If you don't have sati, and then you eat because of desire, you eat because of tanha. It's not because of your body need it. So you eat it, and then it's over and over. And so bring disease to you. Like you eat sugar too much, it's a diabetes in the future, right? Diabetes come, is it cause what? The high blood pressure? Is it cause high cholesterol? Is it cause the kidney problem? Is it cause liver problem? Any kind, because of what? You eat. See? So everything has a cause and effect. When you see the effect, you have to back to see the cause. And then the Buddha show the path to lead to the end of suffering, the Noble Eightfold Path. As the Kim just mentioned earlier, the Noble Eightfold Path, you have to practice combine together, not one by one, okay? Because in the Noble Eightfold Path, there are 8 spokes. It's like in the wheel. That's why in Buddhism we use the wheel, Dhammacakka. And in the wheel there are 8 spokes. right understanding, right thought, right speech, right livelihood, right action, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. So if one thing or one or two spoke is broken, the wheel cannot complete and you cannot reach destination completely. That's why Buddha said, Attankiko Makko means that the path composed with the eight spoke or eight stream had to come together, eight to become one. But okay, we can separate like in conclusion in the eight, and then we can divide into three. Okay, Sila, Samadhi, Panya. These are three characteristics. No, threefold training. How to start to study Buddhism? How to? This is the three step. Like a staircase, you have to walk to reach the final. That Sila means morality, moral code. Sila first. Sila can control the bodily action. Samadhi can control or can develop the mind. And Panya, wisdom, can control or can take care of all. I mean that you can take care of your body, can take care of your life. Okay? So Sila, Samadhi, Panya, morality, meditation, and wisdom. What is the Sila? Okay, start from 5 Panchasila. Start from the 5 basics rule in Buddhism. Number 1, not to kill. Panatipata Virami. Not to kill, not to harm, not to torture, not to take the lives of creatures. Okay? Means that you respect to their life. The tiny insects, they have their right to protect their life as you. You love your life. The animal, the small insects or ants also, they have right to protect their life. The Buddha respect life. That's why not to harm, not to kill, not to take the life. The number 1, because you have to cultivate metta or loving kindness in your heart. If you practice the sila number 1, means you grow the loving kindness in your mind. Number 2, not to steal, not to take what is not given to you. This one also respect the owner. They have their own. Not only the thing, but sometimes the people in our community, they have rule and regulation. We have to respect, not to steal. And number 3, not to take commit in sexual misconduct when you have couple. You have respect to husband. You have to respect in wife. So the family life have to show respect to each other, trust to each other, bear in mind to speak in the truth thing, right? That's what the couple do. But right now, the in Eastern and Western philosophy is quite different between they live together like okay, husband and wife. That cause the problem in our society, in our world about this because of they don't respect to each other. The Buddha said, okay, husband and wife just be Kalyana good friend. Be a good friend only. See? If you be a good friend, you will not conflict. Or just look at the good thing in each other. Not look at only the appearance. Oh, my wife so beautiful. I'm jealous. I'm not to let people see my face of my wife or my husband just so handsome. I just want him to be with me last long in life. That's impossible. See, so that kind of feeling is make the conflict if you not open mind or look at only the good thing in each other. Because why? Okay, when you are young, of course, everybody like to see the good appearance outside, very beautiful. And what about when you're getting old? What about your hair is changed? What about when your teeth is broken? See, nothing to look at it. Only the good thing, only the goodness, the good thing that you have in your mind. So when you're getting old, the connection between husband and wife to take care to each other, pay attention to each other, share the mind, share the happiness and suffering together. Some people like to share only happiness, but you have suffering and then run away, right? Most the people they do like that. So that's why the broken family happens. See, the family is not too strong. So the sila number 3, the Buddha led already. But no, before Buddha also they have this is the basic rule in the ancient time in the Indian society. Yeah. And number 4, not to tell lie, not to tell the false speech and harm speech. That also make the people, get the conflict. And also the verbal action, it's easy to, get into trouble in our society. Start from the family, okay? If you're not truthfulness, talk in truthfulness to each other, okay? Between husband and wife, between mother and son, mother and daughter, son and parents, if they not tell the truth, so what happened in your family? So the sila number 4, to control verbal action. And the last one is number 5 is not to take intoxicant drink and use drug, alcohol. That also, if you take alcohol, you get drunk, right? You can break the rule number 1. You can kill. You can steal. You can steal number 2, and you can commit sexual misconduct. Can adultery. There's number 3, and number 4. You can lie easily because you're drunk. You get drunk. So number 5 is very important in the normal lay life like you to contact with the people. Some people say that, oh, I drink alcohol because of social, because I have to do business, to contact with the people sometimes. Yeah, you can do, but not over limit. Okay, you can drink. The Buddha said sometimes the alcohol, the monk also can do because of they mix with medicine. You can do the medicine with alcohol, not overdose, not over, make you drunk. That kind of thing. So when you drink, you have to think first. Stop and think first that, oh, limit or over limit, in the limit or over limit. See? So this is the sila, the basic rule and regulation. And number 2 is a samadhi, right? Because number 1 is a sila in the Noble Eightfold Path. Noble Eightfold Path number 3, 4, 5. Life, speech, right action, livelihood. That's the sila. Yeah, controlled by sila. And life speech, that's the number 4. See, right speech, that's in the Four Noble Truths, and right concentration and right mindfulness, right effort. 3 is the conclude into samadhi. When you do samadhi or meditation, you have to concentrate. Okay, concentration. Somebody concentrate in the nostril, the air passing in and out, that we call anapanasati, or the breathing exercise. Or some people just observe the abdomen rising and falling. That kind of thing is a technique. Okay, many techniques. In Theravada, there are 40 techniques of samatha meditation, and in meditation divide into two. Samatha is a calm meditation, how to calm your mind with the 40 techniques. And another is an insight meditation that we call vipassana. See the thing as it really are. See the thing as it really is. Not see the thing as you want to be and you want to have. Now the normal people, they see the thing as they want to have. They want to be. And then if not satisfied, and then suffering comes. Suffering in your shoulder already. Yeah. So this is a samadhi. So you have to do samadhi or meditation with the effort. What kind of effort? Okay, suppose you sit, take a deep breath, relax, and the mind wandering somewhere. The mind sleep there, you sit here, but your mind in your office, your mind in your house, your mind is in the workplace, your mind is in vacation. So you have to bring your mind back home here. Your mind have to be here in your nostril. If you focus or concentrate in your nostril, this is your home of your mind, the home of your mind here. So to be the effort to bring the mind back and forth, back and forth. Okay? The mind wandering 100 times, you have to bring it back 100 times. Your mind wandering 1,000 times, you have to bring 1,000 times. Hundred of thousand. Each moment, your mind is very go far, go away, go alone, and very fast. That's the normal of mind. Like a gentleman just said that my mind is a run around, my mind is not stable. That's the normal mind. Mind is like a monkey. Mind is like a fish when they take the fish to the dry land and the fish wants to go to the water. Same thing. The normal mind just run down, not go up. So that's why when we practice meditation, practice sati, we try to live it up. Like we build the dam to block the stream, like that, to lift the water up. The mind go down. In Thai word we call Nam Chai. Nam is water, Chai is a mind. So the nature of water is go down, not go up. So that's why the normal mind is go down. Go by your desire. Goes with your craving, desire, anxiety, and many mental defilements that invade your mind. Depends on the condition. When your eyes see the form, when you hear the sound, when your nose smell, when your tongue touch the food or the taste, when your body touch hard, soft, hot or cold, and also even you close 5 organs just in the mind. It's come up in the mind. Even you close your eyes, you put the cotton in your ear, you hear nothing, but you cannot close the mind. See? Mind is very important. So that's why back to train the mind by use the technique as the Buddha taught us 2,600 years ago. And also he discovered under the Bodhi tree, that's why he became the Buddha. See? So the two things in the Eightfold Path is a right understanding and right thought. Two things is a panya. Okay? This is the panya put in the number one, but okay, it's not number one actually. It's a come around, it's like a wheel, Wherever you start, the eight spoke. But to get you right understanding or easy to remember, that put the right understanding, right thought, right speed, right action, right livelihood, until finish right concentration, the last one. So from 8 to become 3, from 3 become 2, only nama and rupa. You use your body to train the mind. Use the mind to take care of the body. And the last one is so important. In the teaching of the Buddha, 84,000 is sati, mindfulness. Sati te sang nivaranang. Sati have protect to outside in and inside out. So this is a study Buddhism within 10 minutes for you today. Thank you very much.
Sadhu. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So, normally, I don't know what time it is. Normally, we end in between 8 and 8:30, and we normally do a little, a small, like 5 or 10-minute meditation. So,
Yeah.
would you be willing to lead them in a short meditation? Do you have time? Would you?
You mean right now?
Yes.
Okay. So I for the next time I like to recommend you like this. You should combine little by little. Okay. Like before we start the class, we have to short chanting. Like Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Puttang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Sawakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namassami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. And then meditate because of this thing that okay, we show respect to the triple gem first every time when you start the class. At least the newcomers that they learn how to chant and know the Pali, so you can print out or you can show them the material, a lot of material, very short. And then back to meditation to train the mind to control, not control. I don't want to use the control because we cannot control. Okay, the mind is the nature of the stream of consciousness. But to let the mind stop when we know the mind. When you let the mind go somewhere, your mind wandering. As soon as you know where the mind is, and then the mind will be with you. The minds come back automatically because it's so fast. So we not control the mind, but we know the mind. If you know the mind will be with you. Okay, this is the key word for today. Sit and observe your breathing in and out. Okay, close your eyes, sit, relax your shoulder, relax your body. You sit on the chair, on sofa, or on the cushion, on the floor, whatever. But need to straight back and relax. Okay. And then close your eyes softly, gently. Don't force your eyelid to each other. Just closed or half closed. Let it free and gentle with your eyes side closed and your eyelid together. And then bring your mind, focus your mind on your nostril. Take a deep breath, deep in breath, and then you can feel the air passing in your nostril. And then observe that, okay, air coming into your lung and make your body feel comfortable. And then automatically when you're breathing in, little bit, hold it a little bit, and then you're breathing out, the air passing out through your nostril. And if you pay close attention to your nostril, you can feel the cool air coming in and warm air coming out. Just relax your body, relax your mind, just sit and observe your breathing in. You know that you are breathing in. When you're breathing out, you know that you are breathing out. You do like the doorman who's sitting in the door and observe the guests coming in and the guests going out. That's all. That's a established mindfulness or sati in front of you. You observe yourselves, observe your nostril, observe the air passing in and out. So just sit and relax. That's all. If your mind wandering somewhere, just bring it back as I mentioned earlier. Bring to your nostril. Observe the air passing in and out. Okay, we will try to get there around 3 minutes. Okay, time is over. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
We
Okay,
appreciate your time. Thank you so much. I know you're busy, but thank you for coming.
Okay, I'm happy to join the class with all of you. So next time, so every Thursday, right? You have the class.
Yes.
7 to 8 or 7 to 9?
Usually it's 7 to 8, but we end when we end.
Okay. All right. So I'm happy to join for the next time.
Thank
Thank you very much and good night. Good night for everyone. Thank you.
Good
Satu.
night.
Good night.
Good night.
Recording